Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to get started. Excuse me. We've got like changing of the seasons or something happening, and like everybody's having congestion, and I've got this like annoying like tickle cough, so I apologize if I cough throughout the session. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. But anyways, what we're going to do first is we're going to attune to the angel frequency. This is a tuning fork, okay? It raises your vibration to a very high frequency, or at least boosts it as much as you'll let it, okay? This lasts only just a few seconds. All you do is you listen to the vibration, listen to the tone, and then we're done, okay? Then we're going to get started. So here we go. Let me do that again. That was not very loud. Watch your ears though. There we go. See? Easy. All right. Now we're going to get our fairy blessing for the weekend. We're going to see what fairy blessing we get. And that's going to be like our theme for the weekend. And then we're going to use the divination book to pull cards for the weekend. See, I told you I was seeing 33 all the time. It's up on TikTok, not Instagram. You're welcome. Good morning, Miss Jamie. Okay. Let's see. What is our fairy blessing for this weekend? What is our fairy blessing for this weekend? You know, this morning, you guys, I was having my morning coffee, as I do, and I was just, I don't know, felt like such an overwhelming feeling of gratitude because, you know, every once in a while I have to step back and remind myself that this is my life. Like I get to come on here and talk to y'all every Monday and Friday, or I could do it whenever I wanted, right? But I get to do this every day, you know, and I hope that you have the same experience in your life. I hope that you love your days. I hope that you love what you do. I hope that you love yourself, because it's just, that's the point of life, is going through these experiences, loving ourselves through it, enjoying the experience of, you know, whatever it may be, learning from it, and then cultivating our perfect day, you know, our perfect life. Now, by perfect, I don't mean everything has to go perfectly. What I mean is it's perfect to be imperfect. You know what I'm saying? Like you cultivate your life. Not every day is going to be the same. Not every day is going to be high vibrational, but it's still a life that you love. So yeah. You got my book and you love it? Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. Would you mind leaving a review on Amazon, please? I'm so glad that you love it. Good. We're going to use it today. So yeah. Okay, so we have a blessing of the liminal space. It's number, looks like 28. I'll read it to you. Whoops. Sorry, Heather. Hang on. It hid your comment. Oh, who's going to win the election? I'm not doing readings like that. This is a collective reading. I don't understand how to read the energy card and stuff. You talking about reading tarot? I teach that. Exactly. If everyone was perfect, we would have no room to grow. It would be so boring if everybody was perfect, right? Okay. So let me grab this so we can read it right quick. Whoops, I missed it. Okay, the fairy gift of gateways, sacred sites, and enchanted times. Ooh. Dear fairy friend, you have reached a great moment, the point where you can receive the blessing of the liminal space and time. The gateway, the moment, the choice is here. Isn't that interesting? Because I just posted a video last night, last night, of a reading that I did, an oracle reading, and it was about making a decision. Coincidence? No. Let the liminal, the in-between, become more and more apparent to you. May the blessings of the sunrises with their dawn colors and sweet beginnings be yours. And may the sunsets with their richness and splendor and their message of coming rest be yours. May the in-between spaces, the places where the fairies can reach you so easily and where you can discover your own inner magic, be yours. To be blessed with the liminal is to be blessed with the deeper magic of the natural world. To have the ability to step outside of human rush and stress and worry and deeply experience the quiet spaces within nature that are so often offered, yet so rarely accepted. Find yourself within the sacred grove with the old, wise trees. Find the space within the worlds. Find space between the worlds and walk a while with the guides and fairy kin who love you and wish to be of assistance to you. Find your way into the magic of your own life and soul. Hang on. A little bit more. And leave behind the push and stress that strips the world of its magic. May your intuition flow easily and accurately. May there be a sense of deep peace and trust in the world. And may you know that there is an abundant well of magic and fairy wisdom awaiting you every day, every hour within these sacred spaces and places. Find the space in between. Find the magic that dwells within. Find the fairy circle in the field and let yourself be blessed again and again with the blessings of the enchanted ones, the sacred spaces that lie all about us. Blessings of the liminal to you, fairy friend. Isn't that funny? Because I literally was just saying about being so grateful that I get to live this life. I don't have to be in rush hour traffic. I don't have to go to an office. I don't have to go out when it's nasty outside. It's like, that's my ideal of like perfection. I don't like to do all that stuff. I love my home. I love my space. I love my career, and it's funny how that just popped up, right? And I was feeling that this morning. And so that's what I want you to experience. I want you to experience your ideal day. Like, you can have slow mornings if you want to. You can create the perfect career, whatever that may be for you, whether it's you getting the perfect job or creating the perfect business for you, whatever it looks like to you, that's exciting. Give me 1 second. My dog needs inside. He's helpless and I need to wipe my nose. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, like when I let him out in the mornings, it's Douglas, the new one. He has to go out twice. He's so high maintenance. But like, since it's summertime, the door gets kind of hot. And so he's like, I don't want to touch it. So I have to go open the door for him. But anyways, back to the reading. So yeah. This is about, finding that space, finding that peace, finding that gratitude, and just soaking it all in. Stopping to observe everything that, is around you and seeing the magic in whatever it is that you do and whatever it is that is around you. Okay, does that make sense? All right, we are going to use, let me find my pen. We're going to use the divination book. Get my pen so I can write it down. I have my notes from the, y'all remember I got invited to that master class with Dr. Joe Vitale? I have my notes there. There we go. Can't write on those. But okay. Let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, I'm going to show you how to use this book if you're new. This is a divination book. Good morning, Miss Heather. I wrote this book for you. I wrote this book for all the women that want to use tarot, but maybe don't want to have to learn tarot. You can use this, and all the readings are geared towards you taking your power back, you moving towards your goddess energy. Okay, so I'll show you exactly how to do it. You knock on the book to cleanse all the energy from the last reading. We want to put our palms on the book to connect with it. Slow your energy down. Focus your intention. Focus your energy on the book. And y'all can do this as I'm doing it here. Focus on this book because we're going to ask it what our messages are for each day. Okay? So we're going to ask the book, what is our message for today, Friday? What is our message for today, Friday? And then I'm going to intuitively turn to a page. And we got the Two of Swords reversed. I think we had the Two of Swords last weekend, but it was upright. Am I wrong? No. Last weekend, I think if this is the right one, maybe that wasn't the last weekend, but there was a Friday here where we got Two of Swords reversed. Interesting, on Friday. Okay. Two of Swords reversed. One of two things is happening for you today, Goddess. One, emotions are getting the best of you about a decision that has to be or has been made. You've tried avoiding this to keep the peace, but it's brought you nothing but distress. It's time to look at the truth of the matter and choose a path. We were just talking about a decision being made, right? And I was talking about the video that I posted last night. There is an important decision that needs to be made, okay? And it's going to be something that really alters your course. So we're getting this hot and heavy now, okay? Two, you've decided to open up to a conversation about something you had previously shielded yourself from. It takes real bravery to be vulnerable. Be proud of yourself. Either way, today is about choice. Choosing to take control of avoiding what you fear. That is a goddess. Okay? You've been going around and around a decision. Uh-oh. Okay. It's coming. And the time is coming. All right. Let's write that down. And you can do this with the book. You can pull readings for each day, or you could do it, on the day, right? So you can do it ahead of time, or you can do it each and every day. Okay. That was on the 13th. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, here we go. So focus your energy again. We're going to ask the book, what is our message for Saturday? What is our message for Saturday? And we turn to a page. King of Swords reverse. What in the hell? We got King of Swords on Sunday, that last weekend. Okay, but this time it's reversed. Now, listen to this. Today you drew the King of Swords reversed. Put the sword away, Goddess. Using your words and intellect as a weapon for the ego is never a good idea. Just because you can make them question every one of their life choices does not mean you should. Today you may come across an issue where you feel like you are right and everyone else is wrong. But this card tells you that it's essential to keep an open mind and to consider the opinions of others. We don't always have the answers, and a goddess knows she needs consultants and advisors to rule. Don't let anyone take you out of your power, but don't misuse your power to manipulate to get what you want. You are perfectly capable of handling any situation with grace, dignity, and tact. Okay? So tomorrow, there might be a situation where you're dealing with somebody, or you're just in a mood. You're just in a mood and your words are really sharp. But there might also be another situation where you're dealing with somebody who's in that mood, who is trying to overrun you with their opinion or their way of thinking. There's something here where it's very narrow-minded energy. Okay. So it's telling you to be aware of that and act accordingly. So if it's you that's in that mood, that's trying to be very narrow-minded about something, you don't want to change your mind, it's telling you, let's step back and let's look at the situation with an open mind, because maybe you'll have an opportunity to learn something. Maybe your way of doing things wasn't correct. We always have to take a step back, because that's what intelligence is. It's taking a step back and realizing that you could be wrong. Look at the facts. Look at what is. right? So if you're dealing with a person who is being narrow-minded, then you need to take a step back and be like, you know what? Is it even, like, is there a point to even talking to this person? You got to consider the source. You got to look at the situation and be like, is this worth it to sit here and argue with this person back and forth? Normally, no. Okay? Fools argue. Intelligent people have conversations, right? So just be aware. Let's see what we get for Sunday. It's very interesting. We still have, we're in between eclipses. So we're in eclipse season right now. So you're going to experience a lot of different types of energy. A lot of people don't even realize that what they're feeling is a shift. They're not realizing that this eclipse season is messing with them in one way or the other. Okay. So they might be on a hair trigger. They might be just in a mood. There's something going on and they don't get it. This is why it's really important to understand how the planets work, to understand things like numerology and astrology and tarot and stuff like that, just because you can check in with that energy and you're like, oh, I get it. And then you can release it. Then you can understand it and move with it instead of against it, right? All right, so let's focus on the book again. Deep breath. What do we need to know for Sunday? What is our message for Sunday? Focus on the book. What is our message for Sunday? Okay, shit. We got the 7 of Swords. Look at all these swords this weekend, you guys. Swords are thoughts, ideas, and communication. We're about to go into an air sign, so, Okay, listen. Today you drew the 7 of Swords. Things may not be what they seem today, Goddess. Keep your wits about you because someone may be up to no good. If your intuition is nudging you when thinking about or interacting with someone, listen to it. If you are deceitful, why? Is it for your ego or for your safety? Sure, getting things done behind the scenes is crucial if your safety is at stake, but if you feel like you need to be shady simply to get what you want, I would highly advise that you rethink your decision. What is done in the dark will always come to the light. Be the light. Okay? So the 7 of Swords is about hiding behind a mask. It is about, more about taking than giving. Okay? Let me write this down. So if you want to look at this in 2 different ways, we can see the 7 of Swords of being deceitful, right? It's doing things behind the scenes, behind the mask. And sometimes you do need to do that, right? Sometimes you need to do things behind the scenes without telling anybody because people love to shit on your dreams, don't they? Right? Sometimes people do things behind the scenes because they know it's not good, right? They don't want anybody else to judge them or call them out. So it could be you needing to do something behind the scenes or feeling like you have to do something behind the scenes, or you're going to be dealing with a person who is not being honest, who's not being fully transparent with you. And so it's telling you if your spidey senses are going off, pay attention on Sunday, okay? And it can even be, are you being honest with yourself? About where you are in life, whatever situation you're having to make a decision on, are you being honest with yourself? Because if you're not, if you're gaslighting yourself, if you're bullying yourself, if you're keeping yourself stuck, then you're going to have like a nice long chat with yourself and be like, okay, we need to stop, right? Because nothing's going to change if nothing changes. You will never, success and happiness, peace, love, all of those things are available to everybody. But you have to want it bad enough to where you stop like talking shit to yourself. Okay? You are supposed to be your own like best supporter. So it's going to be different for everybody. That's why I like to talk about these in different ways so you can understand how it can be seen. The card still means the same thing, but we can see it from different sides, right? That's how to read tarot. Tarot is not about changing the meanings of the cards. It's about using that to look at it from every angle and see how it resonates with you or your client and how you can use it for your highest good. Does that make sense? So don't be worried about this weekend. It's just energy. Those are minor arcana cards. So these can be like minor inconveniences. It could be just like little blips here and there. You might even just see it collectively, okay? Where somebody you feel like is not being on, the up and up, as we say. They purposely don't teach us to understand how connected we are. Yeah, to Earth, the planets, the elements. Oh, I know, Marty. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're on here. I was thinking about you this morning, and I was going to text you after we got finished with this. How can we prepare and be ready for Pluto entering Capricorn? You go with the flow. If something is changing in your life, you surrender to the change. You let it happen. You can go back, Capricorn rules the 10th house, which is the career, which is the patriarch. It's going back and looking at how things have come this far and what else needs to be revised, redone, like transformed in a different way. Like, how are you seeing it now? Because Pluto's is about death and rebirth. It's transformation. So wherever Capricorn is in your chart, you can look at those houses and see what needs to be transformed, what is working on being transformed, maybe behind the scenes or actively. So it's not like you need to be worried about it. It's just you want to see, okay, where is this affecting me in my life? Can, it also be affecting my career? For me, my houses go with the traditional zodiac because I'm an Aries rising. So for me, it is my career. And I'm making the big changes for 2025. Instead of doing just Tarot Apprenticeship, we're doing the Quantum Master Academy. So I completely transformed that, and it's much bigger than the Tarot Apprenticeship. And I'm changing things with my tribe and stuff like that. So that's how you can see it. It's not like, oh my God, I'm so afraid. It's like, okay, let's see what can be changed. Let's see how this can be revolutionary for me. Good, I'm glad you're feeling a lot better. Pluto is also a generational planet. It can affect us much more on a collective scale versus personal. Thank you, Jamie. If y'all are unaware, I have Instagram and TikTok on. So if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to know? What other messages do we have for this weekend? If you saw my last video, this is the one I was talking about. You saw me shuffling the cards, right? In two different ways. You cannot make this up. This card came out for my reading that I posted yesterday about a major decision. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. It's number 8. In the video, I didn't read it. I didn't read the meaning. I did my own reading, but I'm going to read this to you just so you see. You saw it? It's crazy. Congratulations. This card reversed indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You have either recently made or are just about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. I mean, isn't that funny? I love it. And this, we talk about this one because look, you see the red cloak, right? That indicates that this person has the power to decide. They might not realize it, but they do have the power. Red represents power. And they can go one way or the other. And one way is the known. One way is, what does that say? Yeah, it's like one way is known, one way is unknown. And it's like if you always go the same way, if you always do the same thing, you're always going to get the same thing, right? Because it feels safe because you can predict it. It feels safe because you just know what's going to happen. You recognize that vibration. The other path is unknown, and so it doesn't feel safe because you can't predict it. You don't know what's going to happen. However, if you choose differently, you've just opened yourself up to endless opportunities. Anything can happen on this new path, okay? And so while it might be scary, it's not really scary. It is something that can be exciting. It's just something that is unknown. You don't recognize that vibration. And so you can start to get comfortable in that vibration the more you go down that path. Does that make sense? Because the more, it's like I've told y'all before, it's about dipping your toe. Oh my God. I'm sorry. My brain works faster than my mouth. It's like dipping your toe in a pool. The water's cold and you're like, oh, I don't think so. Right? And the more you dip, the more you get in, the more comfortable you get and the water starts to feel really good. Okay? It's the same thing. Going into this new vibration is like you're just kind of like getting yourself used to it little by little, and then all of a sudden you're completely comfortable. And the problem is people have gotten so comfortable in their discomfort, in their contentment, even though they're not happy with it. It's just because they can predict it and it feels safe, but then they're miserable. So yeah, this was the card that I pulled for the reading last night. And it's funny how all of these cards, this one even talked about making a decision. We pulled the Two of Swords. That's about making a decision. And, when we have the other two energies on Saturday and Sunday, it could be maybe you're second guessing your decision, or maybe somebody's upset with your decision that you have to make. And it's like, you know what? Tough shit. If it's something where you're not hurting yourself or another person, it doesn't matter. It's not nobody's business but yours. Okay? They'll get glad in the same pants they got mad in. My parents used to say that to me. It used to piss me off. Oh, I love that song. Lionel Richie. Wow. Blast from the past. All right. What else do we need to know? And so far in the Oracle, we have eights showing up. Thank you for the hearts. Eights are all about that karmic energy. It's about financial gain or loss, depending on you, right? Because it's just that karmic energy. So you making these new decisions, you opening yourself up to endless opportunities or possibilities opens the door to financial gain, to financial opportunities, okay? But if you keep doing the same thing, then you have like nailed those doors shut, okay? Does that make sense? Don't get mad, get glad. Yep. Let's see. Oh, we got One Ring Circus in reverse. I'm going to read it to you as well. I love to read the Oracle cards. If y'all haven't noticed, I think they give great messages, and these people spent a lot of time creating these decks with these beautiful messages, and so I like to read them because you'll find out they resonate a whole lot more than you think. Okay, if you think that the sun won't rise without you, then it's time to change. Perhaps you believe no one will be there to help you, or you expect that you have to do all the work, emotional or otherwise. This is a fear-based idea and only serves to alienate you from others by taking away their right to participate. Receiving the One Ring Circus card may indicate the misuse of power. Ooh, Did we not just talk about that with the King of Swords in reverse? Remember how I said that? Use your power wisely. Give it up. Let go of the need to control how the wind blows and let others play their part. You don't need to be invincible, have all the answers, or be the savior. Things will get done if you step out of your own way. Yet another meaning for this card suggests that someone else may be trying to control you. This needs to be addressed. Don't be afraid to set a boundary. This is a wonderful step to interdependence. Consider the example of two trees planted side by side, sharing the sunlight equally, neither overshadowing the other. Okay, we talked about that for tomorrow's energy, the King of Swords in reverse. And like I said, it could be you or another person who's very narrow-minded, right? It could be you thinking that, okay, well, if I make this decision, I'm going to have to do all this by myself. I'm going to be so responsible for everything. I don't have all the answers. And the universe is like, chill, like take a freaking breath, sit down, breathe, collect yourself, and then we'll move forward. I used to always tell my oldest son, he's like me, his brain works faster than his mouth. And I would tell him, and then he would like lose his train of thought. And I would tell him, okay, slow down, collect your thoughts, and then start over. So this is what we have to do. We have to slow down. We have to collect ourselves, collect our thoughts, collect our emotions, and look at what is, right? Let's not think so narrowly. Let's not think like, oh, it has to be this way. I have to do all the work. I have to do that. You will have helpers come along in this new path. Okay. The reading that I pulled the day before last, it was about you are going to meet somebody who is going to help you change the trajectory of your life. Okay. You, like the universe, the God, source, energy, whatever you choose to call it, would never put you on a path to where you are completely alone. They would never put you on a path to where you don't have help. Okay? So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, wanting to achieve, whether it's just personal health, whether it's self-improvement, whether it's learning a new practice like, divination like tarot or astrology or numerology, anything like that, or you're wanting to get into a new career, whatever it is, you will have help. The universe would never just like drop you there and be like, good luck and God bless. That's not how it works. Okay. But if you are in such a narrow mind that you think that it has to be just you, that you think you're the only one on this path and nobody's coming to help you, then that's what you're going to experience because you're pushing all that energy away. And the universe has to respond like by obeying that. Does that make sense? So if you open yourself up and you can even affirm, I meet happy, healthy, helpful people all the time. Whatever you want to affirm, I meet helpful people all the time. I network with wonderful people who, know the next right step or I can learn from, something like that. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Ooh, look at that. We got Sun Wealth at the bottom. Not mad at that. That makes sense? Good. Sink or swim is a thought that comes to mind when you said that about the universe, right? Yeah. Oh. Because making a massive pivot in life can be very intimidating, right? Because we are led to believe that we have to do it all ourselves. We are led to believe all of these things, but it's not true, right? The universe will always send help if you ask for it, if you are open to it, okay? But if you close that door, then they have to respect your wishes, okay? That just means that there is a lesson there that you're going to have to learn of accepting help and, opening yourself up to realizing that you don't have to do it all on your own. So it's not like it's a good or bad decision. It's just one way opens you up to endless possibilities of opportunity and people coming in to help you. And the other way is where you have to go through some obstacles to get you to come to the realization to go down this path of endless possibilities and opening up to people helping you. Got it? Yes. Oh, okay. Shifting is moving with the soul in the next step. Yes. Okay, we got judication. Okay, judication, what does that mean? I'm going to read this to you. Number 30. Okay. This is a neutral to somewhat challenging card. We see the magistrate on his bench, the anxious couple before him awaiting his decision. There is a decision again. Okay, you notice I normally don't read from this book, but I felt like we needed to read something in here. He will make a decision on your matter. It could be in your favor, but it could also be against you. Literally, this card stands for minor government officials, bureaucrats, clerks, school boards, zoning boards, and other types of boards or professional advisors. His decision could result in a fine or a fee, a permit issued or denied, the need to file, serve, or be served documents, or it could be the finalization of a small family matter. He'll explain the process from which comes a sense of process server, therapist, arbitrator, or negotiator. So it represents someone you go to for the resolution of a disagreement or problem. It might be a judge, mediator, lawyer, doctor, or a counselor. So what this is saying, let me put this in easy, digestible terms. What this is saying is there is a decision that needs to be made. And either you need to go talk to somebody to help you with this decision, or you can consult your higher self. You can consult God, the universe, the divine, your spirit guides, whatever this is, okay? It could also indicate that maybe one of you are dealing with legal issues and you are having to talk to a mediator or a judge or a lawyer or something like that, okay? And so it's telling you there is a decision that is going to be made and somebody's going to be pissed off about it. But you know what? Tough shit. Okay, again, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, it does not matter. And it's just life. Make sense? I know I keep asking that, but I want to make sure it's like computing for y'all. Just over here waiting for my settlement check. Uh-oh. I know what adjudication means. Oh, I'm sure you do. Let's do this one. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Hey, you're the one that made the comment. I just agreed. What else do we need to know? The water guardian, we got this again. Connect with your emotions. Okay? We have all of this eclipse energy causing us to be emotional, right? Why? Why are we emotional? What is it bringing up within us that we need to process? If it's not yours, then you need to release it. Ground your energy, release it to Mother Gaia, release it to God, whatever you want to do. But you want to connect to your true, authentic emotions. We have a lot of air energy happening this weekend, right? It's all in the mind. But if you connect with your emotions, that's going to tell you a lot, because you have to have this balance of emotion and logic, of 3D, 5D, outer, inner, okay? So whenever you connect with your emotions, then you start to really tap into those spidey senses that I talk about, your intuition, okay? The more you connect to your intuition, the more you're going to feel this like tug in a specific direction, right? So whatever decision you're having to make, now it's going to be different for everybody. You're going to feel this pull. Now, whether or not you doubt it, that's up to you, okay? Maybe you have to go through the obstacles to finally get yourself to come to terms with, okay, yeah, I do need to do that. You know, that is going to be what's best for me. I've been avoiding this for so long, or I've been doing the same thing for so long. Maybe I do need to change some things or pull the trigger. Okay? So it's going to be different for everybody, but it's telling you connect with your emotions and see what you're feeling. Why are you feeling that? And that's going to give you a lot of answers. Yes, we're moving into Libra season on the 22nd along with the fall equinox. I was just telling my boys about that yesterday. I was like, yep, Fall equinox. I'm excited. And then we finally get a little bit of cooler weather here. Hopefully it sticks around. We'll see. Thank you, Domingo. Okay. Are y'all excited? Or I don't know if y'all are as excited as I am about the Quantum Master Academy. Like, I keep just imagining next year and getting to work with y'all throughout the entire year and to like teach you all this stuff so you can use it. And I get so freaking like filled with joy. I'm so excited. Like, I cannot wait. If you don't know what the Quantum Master Academy is, then you can check it out. It's linked in my profile. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm ridiculously excited. Love it. It's going to be so fun. Like, I spent years gaining all of this knowledge and whatnot, and then I'm going to teach it all to you in 1 year. Like, you're going to capitalize off of my years of work and study and all of that. So, yeah. Oh my God, by the way, Rabbit Theory helped me with my case. Oh, good. Awesome. I'm feeling the need for shadow work, but something keeps blocking me to start. It's probably fear. Very excited. We'll finalize this week with payment now that I'm back. Okay, great, Heather. Great. Ooh, we have comfrey completion. You guys, I'm telling you, are y'all feeling this too? Like, I don't know if it's just me feeling this about October, or is it like a collective feeling? I feel like something big is going to happen in October, and I don't feel like it's bad, you know? So it's not like a fear-mongering type of feeling. I feel there's something about October, but I cannot put my freaking finger on it. I don't know what it is. Thank you for the heart. I don't know how to describe it. I literally keep forgetting that we're in September, and I'm thinking we're like already in October. And I'm like, no, there's something about October. Y'all too? Okay, good. October is always a pinnacle point in the year for me. I'm a Libra. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You've been feeling anxious? Okay. It feels almost unbelievable or shocking, but not. Yes, Jamie, same. Been seeing in readings and feeling fall something big. Yeah, okay. So I'm so glad we're all on the same page, because I'm like, there is something about October. So mark this down that we've all talked about this, and we'll see what happens in October. I don't know. But yeah, I do feel like it's going to be something good, a shift, a cycle. I don't know. But maybe it'll all be something like individually for us. I don't know. I mean, it is the 10th month, right? And 10 is connected to the Wheel of Fortune in tarot. I mean, weather is supposed to be very volatile. Oh, well, shit. Yeah, something big and really good. I'm stoked. Yeah, I'm so excited too, and I don't know why. October has new, bigger beginnings. Yeah, there is something going on. Okay, so let's read the comfrey card. I'm glad that I'm not the only one. It's number 32. Oops. Okay, this says achievement, completion of cycle. We were just talking about that. Success, closure, completion of a long journey, wholeness, and mending. I like that. I like that for this weekend, you know, because even though we have this potentially difficult energy that we could be dealing with this weekend, I feel like, thank you for that. I feel like the decision that you make today, the decisions that you make this weekend are going to determine, is this energy difficult, or did I just make it easier on myself? Okay? Because I personally have, I don't want to say mastered, because I do we really master anything? I don't know. But I've gotten better really good at being able to detach from things, from outcomes, okay? And I feel like when we make a decision about something and we're confident in that decision because we know it is what is right for us, if you have the ability to detach from the outer world, like getting upset about it or potential repercussions, like that is one level of power that is amazing. Okay? So if you are able to decide on whatever it is that you need to decide on this weekend, and you have this level of, you know what, that's my decision and that's final. And I know that this is for my highest good. I know this is what I need to do. And if anybody is upset about it, that is their problem. You know? That's the way that I see it. You can see it differently, but whenever we have that detachment, and it's a different way of thinking. It's a different way of like a different energy that you're in. You know, it's like being in your God or goddess power, right? You were like, okay, this is the decision that needs to be made, and that's final, and that's it. And if you get upset, I'm sorry you're upset, but I have to do this for myself. I have to do this for my highest good. Because remember, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, you're in the clear. It's okay. You know, you have to make decisions for yourself in order to be able to move forward, in order to be able to have these experiences. You cannot continue life like making decisions in accordance to other people, because that will keep you stuck. Make sense? Personal sovereignty. Yes. Perfect word, Jamie. Or words. I like that. Oops. Yes. Trust the process. Yeah. Shut up, D'Amico. You're starting a new job on Wednesday? Good for you, Gina. You'll have to let us know how it goes. Okay, making sure I didn't miss anything. Let's do the money deck right quick, and we'll do some more oracle. What is our money message for this weekend? What is our money message for this weekend? By the way, you guys, I got this new candle, and I just want to share this with you because it smells so freaking good. I'm all about the fall scents, and for whatever reason, the wicks are being weird today, but it's this one. It's Tuscany Cedar and Spice. You can get it probably at the grocery store or whatever. I got it from H-E-B. You guys, it smells amazing. This is like fall in a candle. Oh, it smells so good. I've been burning this like crazy the past few days. I just thought I'd share that with you because I was looking at the candle. All right, what is our money message? We have business. Okay, let's read. There's 3 ways to resonate. Don't be intimidated to enter the world of business. You've got this. I'm telling you, if you want to be successful to where there's no limitation, start your own business. Okay? If you want to like be able to create the day that you love, start your own business. Not everybody wants to start their own business, and that's okay. But I'm just saying, if you want all of these things, then start a business. Number 2, consider executive positions, becoming a CEO or anything in the corporate world. Number 3, elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. Yep. You have to think bigger if you want different results. You have to make different decisions if you want different results. Okay? So this could be a really life-altering weekend for you if you allow it. That's going to be, again, different for everybody. Either it's going to be a big decision or it's going to be a minor decision. But either way, it sets off a chain of events. And I wish I could just like flip a switch inside you guys to make you see everything that I've experienced since I've gotten into this new life, this new timeline. You would, jump in with a quickness, because things just magically happen in my life now. And it's freaking cool. And it can happen to you. This is why I'm so passionate about doing these readings. This is why I'm doing the Quantum Master Academy, because I want your life to be as magical as mine is, if not more. You know, it's going to be magical in your way. So it's exciting. Been pondering small business for months? Okay. Well, if you're curious about something like that, then expand, you know, on that. Write down the pros and cons. Write down what you would like that small business to look like. Yeah, expand on it. You see the possibilities? Good. It's so funny to think about, just not that long ago, you know, I had just about lost everything. And then now here I am living the life that I have wanted to live, making great money, supporting me and my kids, getting to take us on vacations, getting to do all these amazing things. I was just on a podcast on Wednesday. It'll debut in the middle of October. I was on the Healing Hearts podcast, which was so fun. You know, I got invited to that exclusive mastermind with Dr. Joe Vitale. I'm speaking on a cruise at the beginning of December. Like, you can do all these magical things if you know, step into that energy, step into that space. When is my apprenticeship? So the Quantum Master Academy is beginning January 7th. And to start, we're going to start with Tarot Apprenticeship. And then we're going to go into Advanced Tarot. And then we're going to go into Numerology. Then we're going to go into Metaphysics. Then Astrology 101. Then Crystals 101. Then Reiki 1. Then Reiki 2. And then I'm going to teach you how to set up your own business like I do. Okay? And that'll give you a nice solid foundation. So if that's what you're wanting to do, you're wanting to learn all those things and be able to use all those things, then check out the Quantum Master Academy. I still have some spots available. It's going to be a small group, okay? It's not going to be any and everybody. So you do have to apply. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm so excited too. Ooh, look at that. You guys, I'm telling you, the fucking cards know. Unicorn, endless possibilities. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I'm going to read this to you. But I mean, it's like, we were just talking about endless possibilities, and here's the card. Or it says infinite possibilities. I said endless, whatever. You are the sovereign, Jamie, you just said that. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I've never pulled this card. Look how pretty it is. I'll show y'all. And then Instagram. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, and the butterflies. Yeah. It's a gorgeous card. So I like that. And when it says listen to the spirits of the light, that means listen to your higher self, listen to God's source energy, and abandon the darkness. The darkness is not the space within that this is talking about. The darkness is your ego mind telling you to doubt everything. Okay? It's the ego mind wanting you to be in fear mode because it thinks it's keeping you safe, but it's not. It's keeping you stagnant. Okay? So this is telling you to freaking just open up, to allow these infinite possibilities to happen. Because if you don't open that up, then you're not going to experience the infinite possibilities. Okay? If you're too focused on material things, if you're too focused on, getting a relationship or getting money or get, then you have lost sight and you're so disconnected from your higher self that you've closed yourself off from the endless possibilities or infinite possibilities. Okay. Yeah, we saw a ton of butterflies in Padre. That was amazing. Yeah, these cards are cool. I wish I would have known that they had a smaller deck because I bitch about it every time because they're so big. Okay, we still got time. We'll pull more cards. Who's applying for the QMA? Just talked about that this morning. Focusing on something too much. Yeah. It really limits your view, just like we were talking about with the King of Swords, you know. Focusing on one thing too much was, you know, the focus of Saturday. It's like, be careful, open your mind, broaden your mind, and let everything come in. This deck the deck that I just used is called Spirit of the Animals Oracle. You can find it on Amazon. Yeah, Gina, the times didn't match up. Yeah, I saw that. I'm sorry. Oh, I got you. Yeah, see, Gina, it's hard whenever I'm working with people all around the world because I have other people where it's like 8 a.m. where they're at. And some, you know, y'all in the West Coast is going to be like, what, 5? On the East Coast, it's going to be 8. So I'm like, I have to find this like balance, and it's hard. I've noticed that the more I focus on what's not happening with my business, revealing my control issues, the more opportunities flow to me. Yeah. Here we go. Oops, I got to verify myself. Hang on, TikTok. Ooh, I like this. We got Magical Realms. Oh, another number 28. So our fairy blessing is 28. And this card is number 28. What is 2? Decisions. What is 8? Financial abundance. Energy. Hello. It says belief, confidence, co-creative power. That's what I was saying earlier. We've been talking about this the entire time. If you believe in infinite possibilities, if you believe that you deserve all the blessings in the world just like anybody else, then you can have them. Okay? But if you believe that you are meant to suffer, if you believe that you are meant to struggle, then you're going to have that as well. Okay? I knew what you meant. The less I focus on, the more opportunities flow. Yeah. So 28 might be a number for you. It comes down to 10, which is again the Wheel of Fortune, what we talked about, and then 1. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry, Dawn. It hit your comment, and I'm trying to undo it. Stupid thing. There we go. Yes, open mind. Your receipts time was 11:11. I love it, love it, love it. I want to apply. I feel like I'm ready. Awesome. I'd love to receive your application. Okay. Whoops. Let's get some more. We still got a little bit of time. We'll do one more, and then we'll do the Rebel deck, because I know we have to close out with the Rebel deck. Let's do the Psychic Power ones. Move this back over here. Okay, what else do we need to know? No, I'm not doing yes or no questions. This is a collective reading for the weekend. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know? Ooh, seedlings, number 29. Isn't that interesting? So we have 28. We have the blessing of the liminal space. We have magical realms. And if you plant those seeds, right, of opening yourself up, if you find that place of gratitude, if you find that place of magic, right, because the liminal space was talking about the magical spaces, and then we have magical realms, then all of a sudden you start to see these things grow. Okay, so it goes 28 to 29, right? When you're planting those seeds, doesn't matter what you're planting. Remember, the universe does not care. The universe is like, we have to give you what you desire. right? So it's either going to be lack or it's going to be abundance. It's going to be health or it's going to be illness. It's going to be love or it's going to be hate. You know, whatever you're planting, the universe is like, okay, here it goes. It's growing. So you have an opportunity this weekend to really make some important decisions to start to change the trajectory of your life. To really, I'm telling you, there is a decision that has to be made. The video that I posted yesterday was all about the decision. It was this card that came up again today. And then every other thing, we got the Two of Swords. There's something about a decision that needs to be made this weekend. And this is going to really make everything open up for you. Okay, this is an opportunity for your whole life to change, for everything to grow, for things to come to light. It's so much that the universe is like, you know, we're just waiting on you. And it might be that you make this decision and it, you know, it's a little bit before you start to see results. But these seedlings are telling you that you don't see everything growing underneath the ground. Right. It's not how it works. It has to start to grow. It has to form. And then you start to see the breakthrough. Okay. That's how it works. You're very welcome. Oh, you planted flowers for the first time this summer. Love it. I hope they turned out beautiful. I booked a reading for Monday. Awesome. That would be with Jamie. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, they turned out pretty good. All right, this is the Rebel deck. If you're easily offended, I suggest you scroll away. This deck has an attitude, and I love it. It makes us laugh. So let's see what our message is for this weekend. Ooh. Sorry, I had to twitch. Be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. We were just talking about gratitude. That was the first thing that I said when I got on this live and started talking to y'all. I said that this morning I was feeling so much gratitude for being able to like be in this life, that I created. I get to come talk to you all. I get to do readings and coachings all day. I get to teach all next year. I get to do all these things, right? And that's what I want for you. I want you to be so grateful for your life because of all the wonderful things that you're experiencing. And you have to start that now. So be grateful for the things that are happening in your life, whether it be lessons, whether it be blessings, doesn't matter. You want to be grateful for everything that you're learning, everything that you're experiencing, and then you're going to get more great stuff. Okay? So it's saying shit could be so much worse. It really could it not? You know, as somebody who has hit rock bottom more than once, it sucked. So that's why I'm so grateful, because I'm just like, God bless. Like my life is so different, you know? And this is why I'm so passionate about sharing this stuff with you all, because the more you hear it, the more you're finally going to start making these decisions. The more you're finally going to step into this energy and this power. And then that's when you start to experience all of these amazing opportunities, these revelations, this glow up from the inside out. And I get to witness it. I mean, I'm selfish like that. I want to see your adventure, your journey. So I think that's a good selfishness, right? Are there any questions before I close this out? I was just sharing that being thankful and grateful with my coworker. Oh, nice. It's really good now, but ready to level up. You're so very welcome, Naomi. So very welcome. Yeah, I think it was Dawn that booked the reading. Yeah, that's with you, Jamie, because it's on Monday. I don't have any openings on Monday. So make sure you get your application in for the QMA, for the Quantum Master Academy, okay? If you have any questions about it, feel free to email me. I'll be happy to answer them. I will look over your application. If you submit your application, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. There might be some follow-up questions that I ask you after your application. It's just me getting to know you more. If I don't recognize you, if this is our first time meeting, I just like to get to know you more. But yeah, if you need anything else, everything is linked in my bio. Okay. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do not forget about what we talked about here. Okay. I'm going to put it up on YouTube for you to go back and watch and remind yourself, but don't forget. Okay. Because this is how you change your life. If you leave this session, go back to doing things the same old way, you're going to stay stuck and you're going to stay frustrated. And that's not what I want for you, okay? I want you to be happy. I want you to be free. I want you to feel loved because you are loved, and I want you to love yourself. I mean, there's so many things that I want you to experience in this life, and the only way you're going to do that is by stepping into this power, okay? You're so very welcome, everybody. All right, y'all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here Monday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Mwah. Love y'all.